Hey guys, Nicole Hanchi here, coming to you today, talking to you about 4 ways that you look weak to your prospects. We're continuing the conversation about connecting the right way with the right people on Facebook, and really you could apply these on any social media platform, but this week we're focusing our conversation on Facebook leading up to our awesome webinar that we're going to have tomorrow. So make sure that you comment below to let me know you'd like to join me tomorrow, and I'll give you more details on that in a minute. But right now we're going to talk about 4 ways that you look weak to your prospects. This is really important because you need to be out there positioning yourself as a leader, right? You want people to see that you are an expert in your niche, whatever that is. You're not out there spamming people. That is a thing of the past. It does not work. It's a waste of time. So take the time, invest in yourself, develop your leadership, become a leader in your space, develop your authority in your niche, and you are going to have more people gravitating toward you, wanting to work with you, and more people open to hearing about what you've got going on in your business. And that's what you want, right? You want people to be open to you when you initiate a conversation with them. You don't want them throwing up the barriers because they see you and perceive you as coming from a position of weakness, okay? So let's dive in. Number 1, you apologize. Never, ever, ever in any of your messages or conversations with your prospects should you apologize. That automatically puts you in a position of weakness. Hey, sorry to send you this message, but you've lost them right there from the get-go. The minute you apologize, you have made yourself weak and they are closed off. They are not going to perceive you as a leader. They're not going to perceive you as somebody who's going places and you can take them with you. They're not going to perceive you as having anything of value, of any way of helping them that you have to offer. They're not going to see any of that. So never, never, never start off your conversations with an apology. It automatically shuts the door. It closes your prospect off, and it is just a lose from the get-go. So don't do it, okay? Number 2, you ask for help. Never ask for help in growing your business. That automatically puts you in a needy position, and it doesn't make people look at your business and go, oh, they're going places. No, it makes you, it shows that you're struggling. It reveals your struggle, and people are never going to follow you, and they're never going to be open to working with you if they perceive that you're struggling, right? So that the minute you put that out there and you're asking for help, whether you're doing it in a private message or on Facebook, hey guys, I need help with my business. I need help making this, achieving this goal. Can you put me in touch with your friends? Can I post this on your wall? Can you buy from me so I can reach my goal? You're done. At that point, the people that are connected to you see you in struggle. They do not see you as somebody that's building a successful business, and they are not going to entertain the idea of joining you. They won't see that you're somebody that can help them achieve their goals, and that's really what you want to do. You want to position yourself so that your prospects see you as somebody that can help them achieve success, achieve their goals. That's the only time anybody's ever going to consider joining you, right? They're not even going to be open, much less asking you about your business if they don't see that in you, right, guys? So you don't want to apologize, and you don't want to ask for help. Nobody ever built a business on pity. Yes, your friends may rally to help you because they care about you and they want to do that for you, but that is not a sustainable business model. And you've automatically counted them out because, like I said, nobody's going to join you if they see that you're struggling, because they're going to think, oh, well, if she's struggling, sure, I'm going to help her out, but I don't want to go through that. So I'm not gonna entertain the idea of going into business with that person because they're already struggling. So I don't need that. Okay, so we've covered 2. Number 3, you use the same script that everybody else is using. Guys, yes, it's a great idea to leverage other people's success. If you know somebody that will share their scripts with you, or you've purchased a course to access a leader's scripts, that's awesome, but customize them. Take a little bit of time and make them your own, because let me tell you, people see it. Our space, although international and very large, is kind of a tight-knit community. People know when you're just cutting and pasting the same script that everybody else is using, and it just automatically makes you look like from a position of weakness. You are not enough of a leader to create your own scripts or even customize a script so that you're reaching out in a more personal way that's more you, right, guys? If you want to start bringing in the right people to work with you, you have to show the real you. You can't do that by using someone else's words, guys, right? So other people's scripts are great guidelines, but don't just cut and paste them. Make them your own. You should want to do that, right? Because we talked about this earlier in the week. The more you put out of you, the more you're going to get the right people coming back to you. And that's what you want. You want people that want to work with you. You want that reciprocity. You want to build those know, like, and trust factors with your audience. You cannot do that using somebody else's words. You have to step into your own leadership power and use your own words and share your own story and come from your own place so that people can see who you are. Otherwise, they're never gonna come to trust you. Right? It just makes sense. So relationships, guys, always remember that we're here to build relationships, right? This is not about selling and getting people and get them to join and get them to buy. It's about building relationships. It's about building that level of trust to the point where you can, somebody's open or even interested to learning more about how you can help them. Right, guys? That's what we're into now. So we've covered number 3. Number 4, you use passive language. And that it kind of ties in with what I said before. If you're starting off with an apology in your communications, passive language, you're not coming from a position of confidence. People are reading what you're writing and they're thinking, oh, yeah, I don't sense any confidence in here. Forget about it. Forget about it. Right? So do not use passive language. Don't come at somebody with, hey, sorry to send this note to you out of the blue, but I kind of thought maybe you might be interested in sort of kind of looking at maybe kind of what I sort of kind of have going on. Yeah, no, strong, precise, confident language. Write what you're going to say and then tweak it. If you're not sure what the difference between passive and strong language is, go out and do some Googling and get some grammar going on there, guys. And stay away from passive language, right? Because again, you are positioning yourself, you should be positioning yourself as a leader, and leaders are confident, right? They know their stuff, they know what's going on there, and authority in some fashion. Yes, you have knowledge that other people are interested in and want to know. So you've got to get over any lack of confidence that you might be struggling with and really hone in on what you have to offer. However small you may feel it is, we all start somewhere, guys. So step into your power. Figure out what it is that you know that you're excited to share with other people that you think is going to help them, that you know that they need. If you don't have anything, if you're seriously sitting there thinking, I'm drawing a blank, I got nothing, then go get it. Go develop yourself. Go invest in your personal development, guys. That is what every leader in our space does. You cannot become a leader if you don't know something. You have to have some knowledge that people are interested in, that gets results that you can use to help people do the same thing, right, guys? So today's message, you are a leader. Step into your power. Position yourself as an authority. If you seriously are sitting there and you draw on a blank and you feel like you got nothing, it's time to go invest in yourself and do something about it. If you need help talking through that and figuring out what that is, I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you come into yourself, right? Because once you do that, once you figure out who you are, what you have to offer, that's when the magic starts happening. That's when the right people are coming to you, asking for help, wanting to join you, and open to you when you're the one that initiates a conversation with them, right? Regardless of how that first contact is made, you need to come from a position of power, okay? So I hope this is helpful. 4 ways that you look weak to your prospects. We're going to work on this, right, guys? We're going to avoid this. You're not going to apologize. You're not going to ask for help. You're not going to use cut and paste scripts without customizing them and making them your own, right? And you're not going to use passive language, right, guys? Okay, so I hope this is helpful. Comment below to let me know if you've got questions, what you found value. If you're interested in coming and hanging out with me tomorrow, I'm doing a special webinar on if I was stripped of all of my social media powers and starting from scratch, how would I build a community up to to 100 members quickly here on Facebook? How would I do that? So I'm going to be talking about that tomorrow, and a lot of that is going to involve the things that we've talked about today, how to position yourself, and then also what we talked about yesterday in terms of where not to connect with people, right? Because all of this ties together to set that foundation for having the right conversations with the right people.